Roger, congratulations. By my calculations, and I wouldn't go with them totally, I make that 22 singles match victories in Australia in a row since you last lost to Sasha here at the Hopman Cup. You love this country.
Yeah, it seems to be really working out well for me. No kidding. I didn't know. I'm just happy I'm feeling as good and playing as well as I am, and really enjoying myself. I think the people here in Perth and all in Australia know how much this place means to me. So it's I don't know, it's a great thrill, and I can't thank you enough, guys.
Today was about as perfect as it could have been. Obviously, you lost to Sasha recently at the World Tour Finals, but you put him to bed today in straight sets like he did to you in London.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it was that one-sided today or in the finals, but the World Tour Finals. But yeah, he's had a wonderful end to the season. You know, beating me and Novak back-to-back in semis and finals in London. That was a great effort by him. You know, at the end when only the best are still remaining, and you know, he tried to squeeze out that last bit of energy. So that was an amazing effort by him, and that's going to set him up really nicely for this season. And I'm sure he's enjoyed his off-season. It's always the best feeling, you know, going on vacation with that title. So yeah, now here we go. It was a good match for me, no doubt about it. I think I served really well. Conditions are really quick, so I think when you string together a nice serve and volley game like I did today, it's always going to be tough for any opponent. And I think Sasha struggled, but I make the most of it, and yeah, put in a good position with Belinda playing now, so, which is wonderful.
So I was having a quick look back at your career from when you first came on the tour, and I kind of divided it up. So the first 10 years and the second 10 years. Okay. And looking at the guys that you played that are tall, over 6'4", like Sasha, and it's gone up considerably. I think in the first 10 years you played about 60 guys at his height, yeah. And then since then it's been well over 100. Do you enjoy playing guys that tall?
It's not fair, but it's what it is. I asked Rod Laver, well, the size of those guys back in the day. Yeah, I don't know, we're eating a lot of vegetables, I guess, you know, and we're all growing, but what is striking me quite a lot is the moment you had a guy who was like 6'2", back in the day, that was a serve and volley player. Nowadays, the big guys, they move unbelievably quick. We saw it with Tsitsipas this week, we saw it now again with Sasha. They're able to slide on the court as big guys. That's not what we... When I came on tour, people look at you and go like, are you crazy? Why are you not serving volleying with that kind of a serve? But the game has evolved, it's changed, and I definitely had to adapt my game accordingly. I think the first 10 years I played a certain way, and the second 10 I have also played differently because of those big guys, like Novak too. He's also almost, I think, 6'3" or so, and he moves unbelievably well. You would think he moves like a, you know, what is it? Are we in centimeters or in feet, by the way, here? In my world, we don't speak feet. But so yeah, so it's just really impressive to see the big guys moving this well.
Also, just want to take you back to one big moment in that second set. Obviously, you got the first set. I think we're going to be able to see it up here. Break point in the second set. Sasha's coming in. When I look at your reaction here, I wasn't sure that you thought you'd made this.
I thought it was out for a second, but...
you never miss those.
Well, normally not, but today maybe. No, I'm joking. No, I mean, you hit it and you're in the back foot, you see. I mean, there is all the power is in the shot, and the eyes are flickering a little bit. So, and then his reaction, I was like, well, what is that? Like a full-on accepting that this was in? Or, and then the first reaction always goes to the linesperson and then the umpire, because the linesperson is the one on the line, and that's when you know, like, is there going to be a challenge or not? So that's why the reaction was extremely slow, because I only believe it once they call the score, and even then they can still go back on it because there's Hawkeye, there's all sorts of stuff. So you don't want to be the idiot fist pumping and then you pay the price for it later.
Well, you're never the idiot. You're the victor here. Congratulations to you and Switzerland on the 1-0 lead.